Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the New Mexico State Aggies taking on the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's the handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wilson to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The give is to Taylor. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
New Mexico State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their 2nd sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Taylor has it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wilson will throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Pulled and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The hand to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the 1st down mark.
Yeah, where's the old bush push play? USC Notre Dame. It's famous now. You need a guy behind you helping you get that 1st down. We need more teamwork here between this QB and running back.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wilson to pass. Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll go to the sneak. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Back's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Banks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wilson will throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with him. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Tipton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wilson to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Snagged on the outside, it's Taylor. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its... Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson will throw. The short hands. It's Lewis. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The give on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here.
Continues to fight for yards. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Tosses it incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The sure hands. It's Tipton. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wilson to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give is to Taylor. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive to get.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive in legs.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. This time he's got it. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Tight end now in motion.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. Behind the chains now on second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And that is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give to the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wilson to pass. On the move and looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. That's caught. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. Got the first down and more. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Galloway. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Stokes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And now they've moved into the red zone. In the red area, it's Taylor. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The Aggies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First and 10 from their own 17. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tipton.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, the power run here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense in the hurry-up.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. New Mexico State lines up quickly. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lets it fly. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Now on second and short after that pickup. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Taylor has it. Spins away from the defender. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's first and 10. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wilson will throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.